Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Climbs up big! There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yamal looking for the runner, and there's green grass ahead of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's Kante. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. Look at the space here. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here? It's in! The breakthrough strike!
E o gol! Aos 16 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 7, Neymar!
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Neymar. Premio upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Oh, they could break here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Interesting ball. Oh, look at... Now the finish! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and
the shot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckenbauer. Yamal. Fernando Torres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That pass has been well intercepted. Van Dijk. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Iniesta. Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! Liverpool with the corner, they're first. In for a header! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Done delicately, spread neatly. Sané, and he's whipped it across. Adams gets it away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time getting close now. Iniesta. And Hernandez. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Sané.
acréscimo.
Pull it. And it's Sané. Iniesta. Now it's Torres. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. And the half-time whistle goes. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 17.
Here's the start of the second half.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 18.
Upamecano. Ball's gone out of play. Ronaldinho. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Adams. And it's Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Out for a throw. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. Yamal. Swung over. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Short changes him with that pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Koundé. Yamal. Foot in. Conte.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Iniesta.
72.306
Beckenbauer.
espectadores.
Distributed tidily. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Wan-Bissaka just eases him off the ball. Adams. Upamecano. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Hullet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. That's an excellent interception. Adams gets it clear. Saliba. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Iniesta. Cleared away. Adams gets over and intercepts. Just about up to 75 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição no time do Grêmio. Camisa 10. Ronaldinho. Camisa 6. Camisa 7. Deixando o campo.
Opts to play it back.
Camisa 11.
Yamal!
Neymar.
And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And he's managed to get rid. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic.
Oh no, this does not look good. To Lukaku. And he's there to belt it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Back when it goes. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a hit!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Yamal. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. And already we're underway here.
That looks a decent ball.
And the shot! That's another chance! Harmlessly behind. Kunde picks it up from the goal kick. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Teo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He's got full. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! Defending of the desperate variety. Iniesta. Driving forward, and it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
No, that's been intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. He's... Yamal! In for the pieces! Goal! Sao Paulo! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Sao Paulo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want...
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Liverpool had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now the finish! In he goes again. He will be livid with himself. Now it's Bellingham. The most accurate pass. Oh, well played. Beckenbauer. And he cuts out the supply. No, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. And he's picked out the run. Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rudiger makes the interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, and it's Del Piero. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hernandez is offering some... belts one! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Costa Curta. Yamal. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only...
Can he finish? Mbappe gets flagged offside. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Guardiola. Beckenbauer. And Koundé. Yamal.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. Neuer is there to take. Iniesta. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Liverpool close to setting up the perfect climax there. It really has been pulsating. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substituição no time do São Paulo. Camisa 5.
Second period then underway.
Camisa 13. Deixando o campo para a
Iniesta.
entrada de camisa
Well,
22.
less said about that pass the better.
Camisa 9.
Threads one in. And he's managed to get free. Well read. And the danger is averted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Upamecano calmly anticipates. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Kimmich. It's Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of it. Haaland! Goal! Sao Paulo! And they get themselves in front!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Iniesta.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
550 espectadores.
Haaland. Guardiola. Iniesta. And here's Torres. He's got space in. He's had a hit. It's a goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 20.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Great hit! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Back into the middle. Liverpool are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Guardiola. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
He's been picked out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets his pass away. Haaland. Griezmann. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Torres with the foul. It's Griezmann! It's a loose... Oh, he's been caught napping! Sao Paulo have their third corner. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van der Vaart. Just 5 minutes left. Sao Paulo with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's taking no chances there. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And that could set him on his way. He'll try from distance. Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the pass is intercepted. He could be in here. Well, that pass isn't the best. A real chance if he can get through. He's had a shot! That has been cut short. Adams. Kimmich. Vardiol. Kimmich. And that will be it. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable